Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. My special guest this hour. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's just been really a lot of fun getting to know Yue-Sai, and she's a prolific author. 11 books in China covering topics such as television production, beauty, and etiquette. Yue-Sai is also known for her philanthropic work, including substantial donations to the UN World Conference on Women, the creations of scholarship programs, and chairing charitable organization. Yue-Sai has been recognized for her work with numerous awards and honors, including being featured on a government-issued Chinese postage stamp. Congratulations, the only living American to receive such recognition. And she continues to serve as a cultural ambassador and holds positions in several international organizations. When when you see the where we're at again right now, China and America, does it make you sad? And is there any way that we can all somehow get involved and contribute and stop the foolishness between our countries and our people?
No, I don't think. I mean, the only thing I can do is to just, I mean, I don't know anything about politics. I'm always a cultural person. I know I do television shows that have to do with culture. What do I know about politics? I'm in front of politics. I feel I'm totally helpless. I mean, I can't do anything about it. And there's so much misunderstanding. There's so much, fear that I don't find very very, how do you say, very uh, very warranted, very
Mhm.
warranted. So I can, the only thing I can say is that, hey, go visit this country that is supposed to be an enemy of the United States. No enemy at all. Have you ever seen Chinese go into a war? China has never gone, for as long as I remember, there's no war other than Genghis Khan many years ago that went over, that conquered the world, right? I don't know any time China was in a war. I think that China, all those things that they're talking about, they have the South China Sea, Taiwan, and all that. It's all because, it's all geographically speaking. These are dangerous places for China. Just imagine if Taiwan is an enemy of China. Taiwan is the closest place to China, the closest place to China. And if Taiwan is an enemy, that this won't work with it, right? I mean, you hear of the Chinese South China Sea. China Sea. Well, if China is so big, 150 at least countries are the major, traders with China, and if China cannot have their products sent over to them, and they are blockaded in South China Sea or Panama Canal, they would not like that very much, would they? I mean, that means their livelihood is blocked. If America doesn't want to do business with them, that's fine. I mean, America accounts for a lot of Chinese trade. It accounts for 15% of China's trade. That's a lot. But but the world is still more than 15%, right? So I always think that China is, first of all, China is really not, the Chinese are not indigenously a people that go into war. I've never seen war, but we Americans are. I mean, we have 800 military installations around the world. If you look at around China, you have military installations from Korea to Japan to Okinawa to everywhere. Everywhere is military installations around China. So it's very scary for the Chinese actually. And I think that they're trying to, they couldn't care less about politics seriously. They love money. They love money. The Chinese love money. Chinese love to trade. And look at what they're doing. They are making themselves into a very big trading partner for everybody. So unfortunately, you and me, and we don't like to see all these terrible, terrible problems right now. But how much can we do? What can we do? We can't do very much. And unfortunately, a lot is due to misunderstanding, people think, I always think that, I don't think that the Chinese care so much about war. They care a lot about making sure that they can trade, they can make money. That's what they care about. I look at them, how they work hard to trade. You look at the Chinese people, they work so hard. Right now, I just had lunch with my girlfriend. She said, Yue-Sai, sitting now, right now, I have $4 million worth of products sitting in my factory warehouse in Hangzhou. And I'm going to tell you that my clients in America will not, told me not to ship at all because he doesn't know if he can have pay 145% of tax or import duty to these products. He said, paying for the product is okay, but 145%, he said that he did not know whether he could have that much money to pay for it.
No, there's all your profit. All your profit's gone.
Yeah, well, it's the American public that is going to suffer a great deal as well. She is one of the more, perhaps 1 million producers in China across the country that are having problems like that. So it's not easy for the Chinese, but I would say to you that according to the public statement, the Chinese are not going to back down. The Chinese would say, if you tax me 145%, I tax you 145%. I will follow you until the end of the world. That's what the Chinese say, right? So I don't have any reason to doubt it, but it's really bad for all of us. Really bad for you, for me. I mean, your T-shirt probably is made in China, right? My shirt is made in China. No, if I ordered the same thing today, probably it's going to be like 2 times, 3 times as expensive. I'm not sure if I would buy it. So I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what. I wish you could tell me.
I wish, well, we do have your voice. We can watch you on your YouTube channel on One World Foundation, and so I'm glad that we still have your voice there. I think it's important to continue doing what you set out to do, and for us to be there and learn. I want to leave on a more positive note. You mentioned curiosity being in the book. You mentioned curiosity being maybe one of your strongest. Um, I don't know. One of the things that drive you is your curiosity. Are you still curious?
Every day I'm very curious. Aren't you? I mean, look, you're doing a podcast like this. I tell you, if you weren't a curious person, you will never be doing. You will never do it. You will never, because
Um,
it's about what other people do and what makes them tick. You are there to also another thing you do is that you're trying to help other people as well. So
mhm.
that's what you're doing, and it's all something that I admire and something that I like to do myself. So let's continue to do this. I,
Let's do it.
yeah,
Grab my hand, Yue-Sai. Let's go. I wanted to finish and just thank Roxanne Seaman for introducing us to each other. Roxy has been a good friend to me and to the show over the years, and I am so happy to have met you, and I'm glad that you're in my life. You're such an inspiration, Yue-Sai, and so I just wanted to give Roxy a big thank you.
Thank you, Roxy.
Thank you. Okay, well, we unfortunately have to say goodbye, but not forever. And I hope we can explore more things and be curious about other topics together in the future. Yue-Sai, thanks again for all of your time today and for your book. I want everybody to pick up Yue-Sai Kan, the most famous woman in China, and how she did it. This is going to be one of your favorite reads, I promise you. Thank you so much, Yue-Sai, and
Thank you.
communicate, but listen more and evolve. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. See you next week.